All right. It is time. It is time. It is time. Traders, what's up? Good morning, and welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. So, for those of you guys tuning in on YouTube, be sure to check out the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is, of course, risky business. A lot of people out there are having a hard time, so it's important to take it slow as you go through the trials and tribulations. All right, ensure that your tuition is to the smaller side of things by utilizing small share size and, of course, utilizing the simulators. Other than that, remember the live streams and recaps are never a reason to try and copy trade. It takes months, more commonly years, to learn the strategy. Lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers, so be careful of fake accounts. I will never message you first randomly for no reason, all right? So, with that being said, there's a couple of stocks that we're looking at here that are looking decent, that are moving, and it seems like we might be on the start of another beautiful day, another solid day here in the markets. We got MGOL moving up and moving up aggressively, up 200%, a whopping 200%. Absolutely incredible. I think it closed above below 50 cents, so we'll probably see some tighter halt levels. But other than that, it looks decent. We got a pre-market high right now of 154. And I'm checking out the daily chart here. It seems like we're having a massive red to green going back from May 21st, May 22nd. So on those 2 days, we had a high of 150 and a high of 183. So it'll be good to see if this one can get over 180, 185, and then perhaps get up to 268 on the daily chart. That could be a good level to keep an eye on. All right, MGOL, it's been, in this uptrend, we haven't really been seeing pullbacks. I mean, it really has just been, trending up. So we'll see if it's able to maintain its levels. That's MGOL, once again up over 200%. We'll see how it continues to do. As I can't draw my trend line here. Maybe I bring it back a little bit. Yeah, this looks decent. This is a serious uptrend. I don't know if we're going to be able to maintain, but we'll see. It might need to pull back at some point. It is pretty extended. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get the first 30 minutes, the first hour of pullback slash consolidation. Maybe there'll be some opportunities, but we might not see a super strong uptrend right away. RELI. Let me take a quick look at that one. So MGO, let me write up the list here. MGOL. Let's see, RELI quickly. Are we looking? I think this is the one from, I don't know, okay. Yeah, I think this was from Friday. So it did come sold off a little bit, curling up slightly. We'll see if it continues to push higher. Could be an opportunity there. SF calling it out. And that's the alarm for screen recording. Just take a quick sec. For those of you in MMU, remember to turn on your screen recordings. That way you can come back later. Take a look. Yeah, GRDI is the next stock here. GRDI. This one is up 76%, 32 million shares of volume. Pre-market high of 140. Low of the pullback initially around 97 cents. So it'll be good to see it hold up here if possible. 247, or rather 248 for the 200 EMA on the daily chart. Other than that, we do have some levels, maybe going back all the way to $7. 966 also for a gap down. I'm gonna map out a few levels. 966, $7, and that's if it's really aggressive because we're at 140. And even $5, I think, is a place I can watch. Just looking at the daily chart and mapping out a few key levels. Got this fan down here. I'm trying to get it. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. All right, we got two solid looking stocks from there. So RELI was just mentioned. I still have CMTL from Friday on watch. It's not looking the best right now, but I think over the next day or two, we can perhaps see the daily chart and make the new high, the daily candle, right? So we'll see. Today it's in proximity, but I don't know if it'll gain the volume. That's CMTL. We can throw RELI up there, but there's two main stocks. GOVX also was from Friday. I could throw that one up there. So these other three are like maybes. Let's just put like a bracket here. Or I guess I can do a parentheses. These are like maybes. So we'll see if they do something or not. GOVX. This one is also continuation from a few days ago. Hope you guys enjoyed the day off. As a business owner, there's no such thing as a day off these days. So the pastor was locking in, getting it done. A nice productive day. We've been having a lot of productive days and weeks, which has been really great because, as we know, time flies. Time, it goes so fast. You blink two times, and then it's already December. Right now it feels like it's February, March, but here we are heading into July. So we got to make each and every day count. And so with that being said, for this particular day, the game plan, I got some sticky pads. First things first, more size early. More size early, right? The moment I recognize the stock is strong, I need to size up immediately. Other than that, I got to be patient on dips and wait for proper opportunities. Let the stock pull back and then be reactive. Don't be super aggressive early and get chopped out multiple times on the way down, because we gave back so much profits on Friday and Thursday because of that. So other than that, I also want to size down a little bit on the dips to give myself a good chance when it comes to longevity. When it comes to the breakouts, I got to give them a little bit more time to let it play out, to get some more follow through. I've been selling a little too quickly, missing out on a 5, 10, 15 cent moves at times. On the cheaper stocks, a nice 5 cent breakout, maybe I'm out for just 2 cents of gains. So I got to give the breakouts just a little bit more time, especially if we're still seeing a lot of people buying, right? And we're not really dropping down. Yeah, other than that, stay reactive. If I miss a trade, I got to continue to pay attention for the next opportunity. No frustration. Just keep watching for the next opportunity. I'll give myself the best odds. So I hope you guys all wrote down a little of, what you had to work on coming into this new day. That way you know exactly where to put your attention and we can lock in. Of course, MGOL is the one I'll watch into the open, but we can see that it's already pulling back a little bit. So as mentioned, we might see consolidation into the open, but that's not guaranteed, right? So I'll stay reactive here. Whatever it does, if there's an opportunity, I'll look forward to being in. Share size is reduced and set. And I do want to be more aggressive, so I'm gonna have my base size be a little higher for these cheaper stocks especially, and I'll go from there. We got 28 seconds to market open. Let's trade to the best of our abilities. It's time to go racing. What will it be on this beautiful day? Do I want to throw out some early orders? There's 43. CMTL seems a little messy so far. Volume is lighter there. low of about 35 for 33 for MGOL. My level 2 lagging a little bit here. Can we hold up the dip and try again at the highs? Tight stops. Oh, it's coming down. Scratch trades. It's fighting here though. We might hold, but the halt down is kind of close. Can we see back over 40? MGOL. Let me double check here. CIFR. There's a few hitting the scans indeed. CIFR is one of them. And actually opening up pretty well. Yeah, this looks good. Sneaking up there, a nice big green candle. Let's put it over here. 570. 589 was for the highs. MGOL is back at 43, which I like. 88. This is a little extended, but will we see a lot of high volume here? The halt up is at 620 if it does go crazy. But MGOL, perhaps high of day, is in range. Do have sellers at 50. Not bad. I wonder how well the CIFR is going to hold up here. Keep pushing here. There's a lot of green printing, but we're not really opening up for GRDI. GRDI, red to green. It's holding fairly high for now, giving it time. What's ideal is if we can get the 1 minute candle to make the new high here for GRDI. I can't pull it up, it's kind of active. We'll see if it continues to push here. Seeing that green printing, but again, not really ripping up. Will we keep pushing? Sellers coming in. GRDI, small red to green. We'll see if it continues to hold up. $39 and 10 seconds for MGOL. I kind of missed the move into the halt up, which wasn't good. That was over like 48, 46, 45, somewhere there. So much green and it's not going. Okay. It's like it's riddled with sellers. Resumption is about 2 minutes. There's 09. Can we see 10, 12? There's 10. Well, yeah, there's 10. Just 10. Still got another minute to that resumption. This one is below VWAP, so I do want to keep that in mind. There's no way that should have been a losing trade, but okay, cool. Resumption, well, 30 seconds. The only bad thing about this stock is that the resumptions are tight. So resumption coming up here in a couple seconds. MBIO being mentioned, MBIO. Ten seconds for MGOL. 10 seconds. Here we go. We're at 154. Let's see how it does. Okay, not it out too soon. That was a good dip. We should continue here. It's charting a little bit. The dip there was actually good. Waiting. The high's at 73. Yeah, because I know I sold early. Sold at like 58. It's coming down. I'm watching for a false halt. I like the dip out of this halt down, to be honest. I would have been mad if I got caught there, man, because I sold that so quickly. The moment I saw 60, I'm in at 60. The moment 60 doesn't hold, I'm like, I'm out. And the order's just sitting on the screen. Let's see where I got filled. 57. Okay. And I sized down from 5,500 shares because I was experiencing lag already. Like the order was kind of sitting there the moment I sized up some more from I think 35. So that was a good call. If not, the order probably would have sat there and I would have got caught. But we're pulling back into the pre-market high and we're pulling back with lighter volume. So I like the dip. I've missed two trades already so far today. I gotta step up a little bit more. Gotta be a little more quick. I'm checking my fills, which is not a bad thing, but even doing that sometimes you can miss key data. MBIO. Let me just take a quick look at that one. Curling up a little bit. Might not be the obvious one though. GRDI back up. GRDI over VWAP could be good if it gets over 109. The low of the pullback was 95. 101 was for the new high, so it's definitely extended here. GRDI. But maybe it goes all the way. There's 8. There's 9. 10. 10. 10. Okay, hold up, hold up. That was a little too aggressive there. Alright, it might need to pull back at some point here. Sometimes they go all the way, so I'll use small size in this situation. Maybe it goes to 17, right? I'll use small size just to see. If not, keep it tight, and then I can wait for a better entry. But even this is a classic example of opportunity costing. You look away, something else is moving. I already missed the dip and then 101 for the candle to make the new high. There's 9. Is it going to be aggressive here? Alright, I gotta be a little bit more patient. Can't waste the trades and take too many scratch trades. Resumption is going to be at 46. Is that it? Oh my gosh. Maybe not. Okay, maybe. 7, 7, 8. Come on, give me my 2 cents. Time. There's about 15 seconds to that lower resumption. on MGOL. I got smaller size. I'll watch it. 48. It's 5 seconds. Here we go. Come on. Over 50. I want to see over 50. Tight stops down here. Okay, maybe it might come down. Waiting. 45. Trying again. Tight stops. If I see enough green, I'll add. But seeing churn. This could be a good pullback for GRDI. Kind of late, but taking it. I might re-average. Let's see. Watching GRDI on the dip to see if it gets back up to 05, 06, 07 perhaps. Sir, GRDI doing its thing. Took the dip. The dip is paying off. But we got to get over VWAP though. You see, we're having that resistance at that white line at 09. It really needs to get over 09 to look good. The high right there was 6. Perhaps I should have sold everything. We're back down here. I'm going to give it some time though. If not, I'm back out scratch. Trailing stop on this half of the position. Trailing stop of break even. Is KB still alive? I don't see a lot else being mentioned in the chat. I'm going to add back if it gets good. And this is going to be a scalp trade. But I need to see volume coming in. It's going to be a little bit more risky. But I'm going to watch for it. Okay, maybe too soon. Okay, maybe I'll keep watching. I'll keep watching. But all right. Oh, nope, nope, nope. All right, I'll wait. It's coming back down. It's not ready yet. I do have to size down for the dips. Double bottom, or do we need lower? How's the other ones doing? Gosh, I'm hitting the wrong hotkeys here. I didn't mean to sell that. I'm hitting the wrong hotkey. I wanted to cancel. I hit the sell button by accident. possible it does come down. There's O2. MGOL. You know, just having a hard time. ZAPP, how's that one doing? ZAPP might be the new stock. Taking off. I think this is continuation as well. Let's see. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I could have pulled this one up a little sooner, but nice move. Oh, we are getting the bounce for GRDI. Oh man, look at that. 110 is still resistance though. And I sold to look at this stock, you know. See how the market works sometimes. Which is why you gotta be patient. I'm like, this thing isn't doing anything. I might as well look away to a different stock. Come on. Do not disappoint. Do not disappoint. 12, 13, 14. Come on. 15, 16. Should be erupting here. GRDI. Think as long as we can hold these levels, it should be good. Can that resistance become support? That's the key here. And I think if I get a chance, I'll hold longer here. If not, I'll try to be back in for the scalp. I'm going to try to let this ride a little bit. Can we see over 13? I'll add back. Aggressive move. And that's why adding aggressively sometimes is tricky. Not quite the push, but you know, fair shot. See, and that's going to ruin my holding longer trade there, which I shouldn't have done. Changing the plan too quickly. What time is it? The resumption of the other one. So now I'm going to scalp this high if I can. Man. See, I could have been in at 8, just waiting here patiently. 56 and 30 seconds for resumption. Right now we're at 54. So we got another minute and a half. Or 55. Yeah, we got another minute and a half. Show us over 14. The halt is at 24 if it's really strong on the 1 minute breakout. It's a nice small flag here so far. Come on. KB, KB. This is as good as a place as any. 56 and 30. There's 13. There's good green. And not quite. It's trying again. 15. 16. 17. Alright, that we will take. I could have held that trade a little longer. It's, okay, I'll wait. 56.30. Here's the resumption on ZAPP. I got small size, just 1500. Okay. It's not dipping, so I'll jump in. $100 I'll take. It might just go all the way here. 54 for the halt up. If not, watching for dips. It looks like it wants the highs. Yeah. All right. 49 for the highs. I think my fills haven't been great, but you know. The 200 EMA, is that accurate? I don't know if it's there. There's resistance at 68. Small sellers, but the stock is extremely strong. I'm gonna watch to try again. Can we see over 68? It was a risky trade. Alright, I'm sizing down. I gotta get rid of this reverse button. It always gets in the way. Low right here. About 34 or so. 32. High of 53, so quick bounce. There's that resistance, 68. That's a good bounce. It didn't really linger down there for any sort of time. Just right back up. The sellers broke, but it didn't go. I'll try again here. Oh, and I'm late. Oh, man, 81. Not great. Can we see 90? Man, botched that. Too slow. It looks like a false breakout at this point. Can we hold 60, 68? Where we had the resistance? And try again? And then 50. Couple cents there. I'm losing, so I gotta be careful. The 5-minute candle still looks pretty strong despite the false breakout on the 1. So I think the dip should be good, but are we going to hold here or are we going to retest the lows that we saw earlier? Oh, there's 70 and 75. Sometimes they're so strong, it's hard to tell if it's going to pull back or not. $60, $55, $62. It might come down here. We'll see. We do have a red candle on the 5, so ZAPP. I think less trades right now for me is going to be better in this type of situation because we're high up. It's a high flag. I got to wait for the best entries, high or low. and not overtrade the middle to save myself the hassle of giving back profits. So I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna take 28. Can we see a bounce? There's 44, and I'm gonna get a terrible fill, I think. Came down so quickly. Ah, man, the fills. 28. It's big levels here. 26. Come on, KB. 45. Do I hear 50? 48. 47. 47. I think size might be too risky. Size is too risky. 35 entry. I wonder if that was the 200 EMA. I still didn't really check the daily chart. I know it was the 200 EMA on a prior day, but it's hard to really say. Dang, man, if you can get these fills. Ugh. The bids are just dropping back down the moment it tries to go up. Show us 45 here. Churning. There's 45. I'm definitely out too soon there. I think it wants back over 50. And there's 50. Yeah, there's over 50. I should have bought. Can we try again? 60? If it's good, it can erupt here. It might take off here if shorts cover over the highs. Is this it? Cover, cover. Come on. Cover those shares, short sellers. So they're being stubborn. Can we see it? Can we go? Oh, they gave me the worst fill there, man. Freaking heck. I was just better off buying at 40 and just holding that trade, man. Or 30, I think. 30. This is decent. 40. It's a bit of a false breakout there. But can we hold up our levels is the question. I'm gonna try down here. I think this is just them trying to fake us out. I'm gonna get back in and just watch this. They're trying to fake us out, I think. If we can hold up, this will be a good test of strength for the pullback. I gotta be careful with the spreads. I am taking market orders and I'm trying to buy with tight spreads, but the spreads are opening up in the moment and then I'm getting caught on the high side. Yeah, that was brutal, man. We didn't make anything in this entire range and we predicted the move pretty well. So perhaps sticking to small size and then we'll see how it goes from there. Watching. I want to watch for a breakdown and reclaim as well. Could be good if it's strong, if it's still strong. 30. Oh, I'm early. 26. Oh my gosh. 15. Okay, it doesn't look like it's reclaiming. It could be backside. It could be backside or it's a longer pullback. The inaccuracy there at the end is going to kill us. But great trading. I'm going to do a rotation to see if anything else is moving. If we get back over 30, it definitely looks good. CIFR has a decent setup, but we'll see if that, follows through. GOVX, not great. GRDI, sold off. MGOL. Man, I don't know. I think the only way I can look at the scans more is if there's a chime. Because I'm so locked into one stock that when something is hitting the scans over and over, it's like I still don't notice it right away. SF, my man. Shout out to SF, man. We got such a great community here. We're really blessed to have such a great community. I spoke to a lot of you guys in the one-on-one sessions. We got a lot of great people here, man. For those of you on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up. We do appreciate it. And there's a lot of complaints about the volume of the mic being low. So I do ask you guys to turn up your televisions and monitors if possible. The microphone is pretty muffled, and that's done on purpose. There's a bunch of filters in the settings that we have on to help keep out background noise. MGOL is moving up slightly. It actually could be good here. Two. Can we fly to the moon here? MGOL, perhaps it's on to something. MGOL, halt is at 40. It's 2 cents away. This could be good. There's 39. There's 40. Will we get locked in? 38 by 39. See, I bought at 28. I should have held my position. And I'm saying that way too often here. Ended up taking 2 cents of gains as it was seeing a little bit of resistance. Halt level now at 43. I do have smaller size. I would like to see it come down a little more. Yeah, as mentioned, for those of you guys who are watching on the YouTube live stream, Facebook, Twitch, if you're not actively trading right now, be sure to hit that thumbs up. We do appreciate it. It does help out the channel a ton. That might be the bottom. I hope. No, it's not. Do not disappoint me here. Come on. KB, where are those bulls? But, scratch losses. It's not bouncing. Is it just rejecting? I'd have thought 34, 35 would have been good. There should be a dip, but the hold down's at 19. There should be a dip here, but it's going to be risky because the hold down is close. Didn't bounce anywhere. Can we get back to 30 here eventually? And that would be from a low of 23, 7 cents. There's 27. And that's my target because it's reasonable versus the drop. But doesn't mean that, it'll hit the target. ZAPP curling up a little bit from $3. High of 320s. And I mean, maybe this does hold up, but we'll see. Switching back to ZAPP. This electric vehicle company here. The new Tesla. Perhaps. Or maybe not. So being that I'm not in at 3, I'm asking myself where's a good entry. So it based out a little bit, curled up there. I could buy a breakout, or I could watch for some sort of pullback if it pulls back. But the 200 EMA might be resistance. I think it will be resistance. So we'll need to get over 335 and then hold above that level. And then if over the next 10 minutes we can position ourselves to get the 5-minute candle to make the new high over 350, then this looks pretty good. It'll be a beautiful flag. But we'll see. So I need to wait. Potential resistance could be here. So let's see how it does. There's 36. How aggressive is it going to be here? Is it going to rip right through these levels? I'm going to start if there's quick hyper scalping dips I can watch. Seems like there might be a few. And I got to be careful of the spread, so I'll probably want to take limit orders here. Can we get over 35, 36 and eventually hold above that level? Put the orders on the ass too, because spreads are fluctuating like crazy. And are we coming down? Let's take a quick loss there. Alright, it's having some trouble. Perhaps, and the pullback is pulling back a little bit more than I'd expected, but still decent. That's the thing with the dip, is that sometimes it's hard to know exactly where the low is going to be. So you can lose a couple of cents trying to determine the bottom, especially if you get high fills. So you got to be careful always. The low 08 so far. And now we're seeing 17, 18. That's a 10-cent bounce. So, it's still in shape. If over time we can, hold up and then get up there. Shout out to the people who did hit the thumbs up. We got 144 likes. Although the ratio is pretty shaky, 540 people to 144 likes. Is there only really 144 real relentless traders out there? I'm calling you guys out right here, right now. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, I'm calling you out. I know out of that 540, there's at least 539 real relentless traders out there. So hit that thumbs up. Any thumbs down? I mean, the thumbs down also helps out. Not as much. Helps out in a different way. For some reason, negativity spreads like wildfire. The most disliked videos also get tons of views. But of course, hit that thumbs up, right? Nah, man, we need from 130 people, we need at least 300 likes. Like, if I'm gonna be very, very real here. I don't usually ask too much because then I don't want to sound like I'm begging. But yeah, like 320 likes, 300 plus, that would be pretty solid. I think the most we ever did back when we had 300 viewers, we did it like 230 one day. I think that day was my birthday. ZAPP coming down. And maybe it does find support in this area, right? We had support here earlier, 95, 97 area. Will it bounce? Yeah, lethal. I actually did that for a few weeks before. Yeah, it's gonna bounce here. It's a good bounce from 94 up to 315. Okay, maybe I'm talking too much because I'm missing the trades. That's a good bounce. So the resistance at 35 is going to prove to be too much. The dip though, nice move up. So as a hyper scalper, if I take that dip at 96 and I'm out at 305, what's my next entry? Right here, I'd be waiting on the sidelines. I don't know if there's just going to be another edge that looks as good. That was the panic flush. Right now, I'm not seeing anything else. Not unless this gets back up to like 35. This is the second time that we're down here. If there's to be a third time, I don't want to trade it. The third time is trouble for me. So hopefully this gets back up eventually to 35 and then, slowly but surely retest the highs. High of day is at 85 where we had a bit of a double top earlier. But the 5-minute candle has not made the new high since 9:55 a.m. We have descending resistance. Does that make is that right? Yeah, I think so. What? Oh, so every time there's a commercial, it makes you have to like re-like the video? Really? I forget that there's commercials from time to time. But I guess that's also another way of support, right? The channel does make a little bit of money. It's not anything crazy, but I think like 300 bucks a month from those like random ads. That's a nice internet bill, phone bill, right? Something. ALUR moving up. So I guess the people who are not hitting the thumbs up are supporting the channel in one way. And I think we did that at like February time. We made that change. So ALUR, alt up is at 38. Freshly hitting the scans. I'd like to see it get locked in, to be honest. Previous high of day, we had $2. Now 48 for the halt up. Can we see a proper pullback? There's 25. There's 25. There's 25 on the bids. 21. I'm gonna be brave here, and it's choppy. Yeah, that was a bit of a high risk entry, but seems like it might have held. So I got faked out. Saw 17, or was that like 19? I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of a dip, if possible. CMTL. See, this is worth watching too. I knew it was worth putting on the watch list. What was that high? Oh my gosh. Was that 438? Let's see how well it does here. It's at 428. ALUR also looks good. See, that low of 212 would have probably been worth watching. The MTL, can we get over 38? Can we continue to see green print? CMTL, keeping an eye for continuation. ALUR is having trouble, and CMTL, we'll see if it gains volume. It's continuation, but it definitely needs more volume to look very good here. You know, these stickies, man, the stickies really help me out a lot. But not just writing on the stickies, but following the rules throughout the day. But I think the main thing is for this, what it really helps me to do is to refresh my mind on what I need to work on for the new day. Because sometimes you can study up the day before, and then you wake up and everything is just not as clear in your head. So reminding myself of the adjustments 2 minutes before the open, you know, feels pretty good. It's fresh. I can remember it, and then I'm actively thinking about it throughout the day. So it's like, okay, stay focused, size down on those dips. You have to break out a little bit more time. Size up quickly if it makes sense to. And if you miss a trade, don't overreact and get frustrated, but keep a clear mind and move forward to the next opportunity. You would wish that, like, after having so many years of experience, certain things are just built into you and doesn't ever fade. But I mean, sometimes these things happen, right? Where you can definitely not be your best self, and sometimes it has nothing to do with the market. It would be nice to see this one take over as the next stock, but might not happen. Might need another day. Holy smokes. The APP indeed. Okay, okay. 36. This is a pretty big area here. If we can keep holding 35, right? Mid 30s, plus or minus. And I'm watching this nonsense on time to if I tell them with these fills. Anyhow, it looks like it's a bigger pullback. And it looks like it might be rejecting the area. It really needs to curl back up. 16 is kind of low. 12, even worse. The 5-minute candle now is looking terrible. From a doji to a shooting star, which means this could be a place to shut it down. And it is 10:30. We had a day off yesterday, right? The orders that we would have had on Wednesday, you guys think they account for that? I don't think they do, right? It's just like when they say transactions in and out and like the resets for PDT accounts, right? In terms of like trades available, I don't think it's accounted for. So we don't get an extra 390. I don't think. Even that, man, sometimes I wish it was like 495, 500 would have been nice, but I think this is a good place to shut it down. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in and look to come back again tomorrow. The momentum is slowing down, and I do feel, believe it or not, tired. The late nights, I tell you. So I think I need some fruits, and then I'll give it another go with small size later if something else starts to move. For those of you in the Discord, I see you guys. Hope you're doing well. We did do our first wipe today, right? We removed all the older members who are no longer subscribed. Some people did have access a month over, which I guess the way moving forward is going to be much more tight, but at the end of the day, community first, right? So even if the traders are in there for an extra week of extra month, as long as they were able to see some of the trades, utilize everything, that's the main thing. But yeah, so hit that thumbs up, of course, right? If you have not already. I'm gonna do the closing statements. I'm gonna get out of here. Hit that thumbs up if you have not already. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be live again tomorrow around what's that? 9:15 a.m. Right, I'll be around 9:15 a.m. tomorrow for another live stream. So for anybody who is interested in this trade style, you can check out Merciless Markets. That is the day trading course that I offer. And it's not the garbage that's out there of nonsense get rich quick, but instead something pretty comprehensive. The curriculum is on the website here. You guys can take a look. It is progressive and easy to digest. What makes us stand out is that we do offer one-on-one mentorships, as well as we upload our live trading archives every day. And some people on YouTube, if you're a casual viewer, you might say, well, Relentless, I just watched you live trade right here. Why in the heck would I want to see anything different? Well, the live trading archive includes my level 2 and all the instruments that I use as I'm buying and selling, which is this screen up top right here. So this is uploaded every day to the archives section of the classes. So you can rewind and fast forward and see exactly where I bought and why. And we talk about being the most transparent traders because through this it's impossible for us to try to hide anything, right? Even if we wanted to, we couldn't. So we're the most transparent traders, literally showing people exactly what we do, right? And this doesn't guarantee profitability, of course, because nothing is guaranteed in life, but we do think that we give our students a good shot and a great chance of turning the corner and becoming profitable. But yeah, you guys can check it out. I can post the course website. The next day trading team house meetup is going down, and it's coming pretty soon. Right, next month we're going to be having a blast. We had a call yesterday, the entire team. We had a call, and there's a ton of activities that we're going to be doing. So, shout out to the winner who we did speak to over the last couple of days, Dynasty from the Discord. Shout out to him once again. And, congratulations on winning such an awesome sweepstake. So what we do, we fly out one of our students for every team house meetup that we do. As ZAPP is back at 35 and is a key level, so I'll watch it here and maybe I keep streaming for another 10-15 minutes. So yeah, we're flying out a student, and this is gonna be a good time. We're gonna be doing a lot of studying, a lot of group study sessions, and above all else, we're gonna be having fun, hanging out. We have a massive resort that we're gonna be spending the week. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. For anybody else who's not interested in the classes, you can feel free to check out the chat room. The chat room is where it goes down. There's some people who they're already experienced, or maybe they're a beginner but they don't need the classes, right? They're comfortable with what they have. You guys can check out the chat room. We're here and we're open 24/7, even on the weekends. Sometimes we'll hang out and chop it up. So for those of you in the Discord, I'm going to end the recording here, and then we're going to officially shut it down here in the next minute. Yeah, so for those of you on YouTube, these are the two options to join the chat room. You can become a participant, or you can become an elite member, right? You can read through each option and see which one suits you best. But yeah, besides that, I'm out like south. It's been a great day. The scanning software that I used is called Momo Pro. You guys can also take a look at this. This is where I get my watch list from every day. They do have a halt scanner. They do offer halt levels if you're not using a level 2, which shows that. So this platform can definitely be an advantage. And I would say take advantage of it if you need anything that it offers, all right? You can utilize coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. Momo Pro. So yeah, ZAPP, it's not giving up. It's back at this level again. And I'm getting a call, which I don't answer calls this time of day. ZAPP, small size first. I can probably put the screen recording back on because this thing looks like it might mean business here. Hold up. Let me hurry up. It's 42. Let me put on the screen recording again. There's 45. So I just want to see it hold up mid-30s. That's the main thing here for me. And that might be a little tight of a range, but might be a little tight of a range. Spreads. I would have been back in there, but there was a bit of a spread. Sometimes you do have to put out that limit order though. Take a couple of cents and get back in. I just want to see some winning trades. There's resistance 45. Can we try again? And we will. I want to see through 50. It has everything it needs. There's 49 though, not quite. I'll try again. Again. Can we see a retest again? And this time, okay, it's coming down 40. We got to be careful. It has like a 3-cent spread. It might not seem like a lot, but it can add up quickly if we're inaccurate here, especially. What? Come on. Ah, is it failing here? Again, I want to see it hold up like, mid 30s plus or minus. That was 25. Could still be good. but watching. All right, okay. Maybe what's the 5 minute chart looking like? 21. From 50 to 21. Still looks like it can do something though on the 5. Still in this like uptrend here. But we need to break out over 50. It's rejected the level once. Over 50 is where we want to see a retest of the highs eventually, whether quickly or slowly, you know. So back to 40 here is not bad. I did better with that move to 50. I'm not sure. Again, maybe the fills kind of got me. I'm wearing these blue light glasses a lot more now because, you know, when I have the tint on the screen, for some reason it seems too dim. But when I don't have it on, you know, it's like too bright. I know you can definitely, mess with the settings, but when I put on these blue light glasses, it's like at the perfect brightness. There's 40 on the ask. The stock can move quickly, so I'm gonna pay more attention here, just in case if there's a big volume spike, I don't miss a massive move. It seems like the type of stock that can go up 50 cents, like instantly. Come on, KB, are you still alive? 50 resistance. Brother, that was weak. Can we hold? Try again. Come on, again. Again. Over 50. Nope. That's the third time it's having trouble. It's not like crashing down, but not ideal. And I'm in at 45. I'm trying to sell for 55, but it's back down to 45 instantly. So I didn't even get a chance to make the gain. And I'm trending down. So it has potential, but I gotta be careful. Once, twice, third time. Maybe we have one more hurrah, and the fourth time can be the charm over here, but setup is definitely there. We had a bottoming wick on the 5 with fair volume. I think it might try again. But people are short, so if it goes, they'll more than likely cover because this has been consolidating for an eternity. So people have accumulated massive shares in here throughout this move, and the stock came from, 170. Short sellers want to see this thing be at 170 before after hours or the next day. So people are definitely short throughout this entire area here. And key levels such as 350 and maybe high of day, we'll see. Is KB on our side? Is the big banks, still buying this thing? A big hedge fund, whoever, whatever. 26. When I say KB, I'm referring to the bulls. Are the bulls still around? Are they still interested? Are they still buying? Are the big banks still buying? And right here, this is a lot of weakness. So it's a bearish engulfing, really, is what it is. And it's bucking the trend. So despite getting over 36 so many times, it seems like 50 was really the real area. And we couldn't push through. Well, all right. That's going to do it. Take care, stay safe, stay green. I'm going to take the day in a different direction here. All right. For those of you going all the way till 4 p.m. and beyond, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient, keep watching for the setups and opportunities that you know and love. Other than that, make sure to always stick to the plan. Make sure that your execution is on point, have your profit target, have your risk in place, and take those trades with courage. All right. And we know a lot of times there can be fear, but we do have to be brave and still react and do what's in our best interests. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Marcelo is doing all right. Spoke to him yesterday for some time. He's still wrestling with customer service, but he's doing all right. We did have someone else in the community who also went through the same issue, but it was resolved. So, hopefully that's a good sign, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, take care. Stay safe. Stay green. Tomorrow, we'll be back again for the last day of the week. And by the way, shout out to Momo Pro once again. We got on a nice clean shirt today. Later.